Hello, everybody. This is Christian. I'm the CEO at B2B Scala.io, and I'm here with also Christian Morganti, who we've been working with now for about 3 weeks. What's up, bro?
Oh, Christian's a strong name, bro. I think when I met you, I just automatically trusted you.
We're filming this video, right? Because there's a lot of people that are considering working with us. They see our ads, they see our emails, like, hey, who are these guys? But maybe they don't trust us yet. They don't know what we can do for agency owners. So I want to ask you, bro, if you could tell people, obviously you got great results with us. If you could tell people where were you at before you started working with us, and where are you at now that we've been working together for 3 weeks or so?
I think the best way for me to answer that question is kind of to start. I have not like I had no experience. I say that, but I preface that with like I own some businesses, right? So I'm coming at this as a business owner that has done for myself, right, a little bit. So that's about the extent of my experience. Is that I know the importance of advertising, and I've done it for myself, and so that's a that's my experience, right? And as far as like running an ad agency, I had no idea what that really entailed, like at all, right? And it sounds really easy, like it could be prefaced as like this simple process, like it is, but you have to have the right systems in place. And so I toyed around for about like 2 weeks trying to like do this on my own. And I learned quickly that you need to get people in the door. You need to have more opportunities to have conversations. All of my time just trying to prospect. And then when I finally got like one or two opportunities, I wasn't able to close because nothing that actually I was selling them on was ever built out. So when I met you guys and we set up the system, I was able to free myself of the client acquisition side of things and having to wear different hats, right? I had to be the guy that goes out and I ran some Facebook ads and I got shitty leads. And then I hired somebody to vet those leads. And then I was spending thousands of dollars. And my client acquisition costs just didn't make sense. And then I get on the phone with them. I couldn't close them because all of my time was spent doing that. So with you guys implementing this system, it has completely freed me to understand actually what it takes to run a marketing agency, which is you got to be able to fulfill on the back end. You have to your closing process. Like my message, I know what I was doing was so good for people, but I wasn't able to get that message across because I was so focused on how am I going to get my next opportunity. Completely took all of the stress of that off my plate at a fraction of the cost. Like I don't even think I can comprehend. Like if I broke down what I'm spending right now on acquiring a new customer, it's not even like $100. Like, and
100%.
we've been doing this, brother, for like 2 weeks. It's insane. I wake up, I roll over, I look at what I got to do that today, and I'm like, holy shit, this is awesome.
Tell people, man, they don't know. Like, so you, like said, you just started your agency. You had experience running a business, so there has to be that preface for sure. But like, how many clients have you closed in the 2, 3 weeks that have been working together so far? And how much did you make in revenue? Just off first month retainers, right? Because you're not charging like 3 months, 6 months stuff. So there's more to come. But like, tell people the
No,
numbers, bro.
my monthly recurring revenue is 15K in 2 weeks of working with you, brother.
That's like, because for those who are watching, because obviously market agencies are watching this, they know you charge a monthly retainer, then you retain the clients. This is just you charging for the first month. So there's then, because this will stack up, right? You sign more clients, they stay, and then it keeps stacking, it keeps stacking. So you've signed like seven or so clients.
It's not LTV, so that's not the 3 month contract. That's a monthly recurring revenue is on track to in 2 weeks. I have another 10 days to make it a whole month, so maybe 20 days. In 20 days, I'm at 15K. With zero experience, I had no idea what running an agency was like, and with zero paid ads. And it's gotten now to the point where I don't even call the leads. Like for the first week, you get the leads are crazy. Like the leads that get added to my Go High Level, and like I don't even understand Go High Level to the full extent. I'm still learning that. Like I said, I'm fresh. I don't really know what I'm doing, but like it's just crazy. It just goes on for days, And for the first couple of weeks, or the first week, I was calling those people and I was seeing success. But now that the system's kind of got some steam under it, I don't even have to call the leads anymore, bro. I'm just handling, because I have too much to, the people that get booked automatically on my schedule. So that's the biggest thing, that there's no work on my end except for showing up and talking to business owners about, and they're highly qualified. Like, they show up for the calls. And when I was doing paid ads, I'd get a couple of booked appointments, but they didn't show
Yeah.
quality
So
leads.
rate and paid ads is way lower, dude, than like.
Yeah. And my VA that you guys have placed in my business, like, it costs me nothing, and she is the greatest person that I could have ever asked for. It's like I have an operations side on my client acquisition, on top of somebody that just gets me appointments. Like, if she's doing research, she's putting, she's preparing me for the call. So I almost have somebody that preps me for the call, so I'm able to get on the phone with a qualified prospect and say, "Oh, hey, I already looked at your website and I saw that you do this, this, and that." And it's this level of professionalism that builds so much right off the gate. It allows me to close in what used to took me 3 conversations and hours.
Christian, bro, what would you say to, obviously there's agency owners watching this that are maybe skeptical, right? They're like, oh, am I going to see an ROI? I mean, I don't know. Can I trust these guys? And but for those wondering, we haven't said this yet. Christian here works with med spas, medical spas. That is the industry that we are targeting, just for context. What would you say to the people that are skeptical, that maybe like you were try doing it themselves, or maybe they want to do it themselves and they don't know if they want to trust an agency with it, or even if they should trust us with it? What would you say?
I say that if you believe in what you're selling to other people, so if you actually believe, which I do, that having systems in place and having a marketing company, a company take care of the things that you need the most, if you believe that that's what you're selling to your prospects that you're on the phone with, if you believe that, then you have to put your money where your mouth is. And this is that for us, right? For me, it's the system that is completely different than the system that I use to help my clients. And it's the same thing, but it's a completely different monster, right? Getting opportunities B2B is a completely different lane than helping B2C clients get results. So for med spas, I couldn't take that system of and getting booked appointments and lead nurturing through Facebook ads. It's way too expensive to be able to get results, and the results that we were getting were crap. And you have to add so many layers to your business for that to be successful that it ends up being a horrible ROI. So the minuscule investment compared to the results that I'm getting is a necessity in every single business. Like, this is something that I'm scared to, you know, scream about how great it is, because I think that if any competitor in my market was doing this, then they'd be taken a little short.
Bro, that was a great analogy. I've never had anybody say that, but it's very true. Most of these agencies, you're telling business owners that like they should delegate their marketing to someone who's better at it than you. But are you willing to put your money where your mouth is to do the same? And like for us, we do that as well, right? I was telling this to Christian before we started filming. Like, I could run our own ads. Like, we run ads and we do cold email for ourselves. I could run our own ads. Good at that, but I know that I could get the experts to do it. People that are even better than me at it. So something you're watching, you might be okay at cold email, you might be good, but like, can you get someone who's better at it than you? And then Christian, you're saving time on that, right? So you can look at the money ROI, like I'm spending this much, getting this much, but like also how much time are you saving, right? By not doing it yourself, that you can then go and reinvest into other things. So it's not just about the
You,
ROI money wise, but also time wise.
yeah, if I'm talking to an agency owner right now, you have to be singularly focused on what is going to get you the results that you're looking for. And if you want a couple of clients and you want to focus all of your time and energy on getting a couple of people results, then you can wear 7 hats. But if you believe what you're doing is good, and that, I think that it's an obligation to provide it to as many people as possible. And so if that's your mindset, what I do is great. Because what I do is great, everybody needs to know about it. Then you need to find either yourself or a partner or a person, hire somebody in your business that is dedicated to getting you those opportunities to help people. And having a partner like Christian, it helps that their name is very trustworthy, is essential to that process. You check 3 of the 5 boxes that it takes to get new customers, and all I have to do is singularly focus on closing people and then getting them into my fulfillment team. So it's been an absolute game changer. If you're an agency owner and you're on the fence about working with Christian and doing a cold DM is not dead. It is the greatest ROI. It beats the shit out of ads. It beats the shit out of DMing. It is like there's no way in hell. Huge skeptic. You put my foot in my mouth and you showed me the results, and I'm really excited to see where I can take this thing. I have went from not knowing anything of what I'm doing to in 2 weeks having 15K in my bank account on recurring. And I think as my business grows, I'm only going to do more of this. And I think that I'm on track to hit 100K in 3 months.
That was fucking fire, man. Thank you so much, Christian.
Yes, sir.